Hello race fans, the NASCAR SEGA Cup Series Season 2 welcomes you back. We are here way west here at Phoenix International Raceway for the Subway Fresh Fit 500. After an exciting Daytona 500 last week, we had Eric Burton come out on top, but unfortunately, he's one of many cars that wrecked in final practice, so he's going to have to start at the rear of the field. We are going to be doing this for 32 exciting laps as we see Ryan Cooper starting on the pole after he finished dead last week running his new Haas paint scheme for his 39. Some drivers here got some new colors. Be sure to look out for them as we're about to have those famous words in motorsports.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
I'm up in the center of 1 and 2 up here, so as you're going down the back stretch into 3, it may appear to me that they're inside, but they may be just shy of that. I'll really try to stay on top of that all night, buddy.
As the cars are slowly rolling off pit road, here is your starting lineup for the Subway Fresh Fit 500. And if you saw that starting lineup, we have Ryan Cooper on the pole. Starting right beside him is Jake Rogers. Our Daytona 500 winner Eric Burton, he's starting all the way back here. We're going to have to check and see what he can do. And oh no! Oh man, we got a car blowing up, and it's Nathan Duenas in the 18. Oh my god, that is not what he needed. That's really going to hurt him. He did not come down pit road. I don't know why, but we're already going green. No, man, Cody Lamas, he's not wasting any time. They're trying to make it 3 wide. Oh, man, almost 4 wide. Here comes Jack Richards in the 20 car. Toyota is coming. And oh, man, Jack Richards, he's on a mission. He's trying to lead the first lap, but Jake Rogers, he got to run off of the high side, and the first lap will go to Jake Rogers. But oh man, but Jack Richards, he is not giving up in that 20 car. Last week he ran Monster Energy, but Daytona killed the monster. So we're gonna have to check and see what he can do this week, sponsoring his normal Home Depot paint scheme. Jake Rogers is in 20th, Ryan Cooper dropped to 3rd, 4th is Cody Lamas. And look at them, they're going 3 wide back here. Steven Gonzalez, Red Bell, and Danny Wells. And oh man, Danny Wells, he's trying to stay deep on the inside. He's trying to bring his good buddy Joseph Lombard along with him. And oh man, I'm trying a battle for the lead. Jake Rogers, he's trying to go at it with Jack Richards, but Jack Richards, he got that run off of the outside line. Turns 1 and 2, you need to be on the inside line, but turns 3 and 4, you'll get a good run off of the outside. And Danny Wells, he's in the top 5 right now, but here comes Joseph in the 24, the season 1 champion. He's trying to tango with the leaders. Let's ride on board with the 24. Oh man, Joseph Lombard, he's already trying to go for 2nd. He's making it 3 wide with Ryan Cooper and Jack Richards. And oh man, I guess Jack Richards had to back out of it. And oh man, just look at Joseph. He's trying to stay glued to the back of that 39 car. And oh man, Jake Rogers, he went way high, but he's still the race leader. But here comes Ryan Cooper trying to bounce back. Oh, we got trouble in the back! Oh man, big pile up! Oh man, Red Bell, Sam Young. Oh man, oh, the Wakefields, Tim Feigl. Oh man. Oh no, Christopher Martin, he's done. Who else was involved? Oh man, Barney Ward, Sean Henley. Oh man. Whoa, big pile up in the back. And oh man, Sean Henley, that 25 Viagra car is destroyed. Oh man, Twin X Racing, they're not doing so hot right now. And Sean Henley, he's coming down pit road, no doubt. And the leaders are gonna come in as well. Let's go to the pit road camera. And we'll see if anybody's gonna stay out. Oh man, something happened in the front stretch too. There's smoke down there. Whoa, I'm gonna have to take a look at that soon. Oh man, we got a car staying out. It's Callum Wales. Callum Wales and Alex Drayton, they're staying out. If Callum Wales doesn't pit next time by, he's gonna be the new leader. As Ryan Cooper was the first one in, here comes Steven Gonzalez and Cody Lamas into their pits. Ryan Cooper's out first, followed by Jake Rogers, Ralph Green, Joseph Lampard, and Jack Richards. Those are the first 5 cars out. And right now, our leader is Callum Wales in the 28 car. And oh man, Callum Wales, he actually started dead last too. And oh man, Alex Drayton, he's got some damage. We're gonna have to check and see what happened. It may have been what happened in the front stretch. Okay, this is what actually brought out the caution in the first place. It looks like Seth Cole, he got into it with Christopher Martin and his Twin X Racing teammate Sean Henley. And that made Scott Bell spin out. But Seth Cole, he got away. But oh man, Lyndon Wright, that's how Alex Drayton got his damage. Oh man, Scott Bell, Sean Henley, Lyndon Wright, and Alexander Jones were in this. This is what brought out the caution. As you see, the yellow lights are on. Now something happened back here. I'm trying to figure out what. Something happened back here. Trying to find out where the source is. Oh, there it is. Danny Wells, he gets into the 20 of Jack Richards. And Steven Gonzalez, he slides down the track, but Jack Richards, he managed to keep it going. But Steven Gonzalez, oh man. And oh man, Sam Young, he got into Red Bell. Okay, this is where the pileup happens. Steven Gonzalez, Jay Wakefield, Jared Wakefield, Christopher Martin, who was involved in that front stretch spin. Ralph Green was involved. Jason Posades a little bit. No man, Charles Jackson. Oh, he gives a little tap to Christopher Martin. And Trent Dunham, oh, he misses his teammate and his rival Ralph Green. Oh man, that was close. We're gonna have to ride on board with some of these guys. Okay, here we are riding on board with William Duncan. This is what he saw. He just stayed low and he managed to avoid them all. That's good driving by the 6 car. Now here we are riding on board with Trent Dunham. This is what he saw. I guess he was already going slow from that first incident on the front stretch, but he managed to avoid his second one. So that's good driving by the 1 car. look at Phoenix getting ready for the restart. Cars out of the race. It turns out Nathan Duenas had a broken camshaft, so that's why he didn't start. Sean Henley is out. Jared Wakefield is out. Christopher Martin is out. Lyndon Wright is out. And Charles Jackson is out. While Ralph Green, starting right beside his teammate Callum Wells, is 1 lap down. Time for a top 10 rundown now. Callum Wells, Alex Drayton, his teammate, that's fail. Ryan Cooper, let's hope they don't wreck again. Jake Rogers is 4th. Joseph Lombard 5th. Jack Richards 6th. Danny Wells 7th. Ben Ward 8th. Ryan Acosta 9th. And rounding out the top 10 is William Duncan. And Alex Drayton, let's hope that that rear damage to his car doesn't slow him down. As the pace car is making that hard left on to pit road. Callum Wells, he started dead last. But right now, he's got the lead. And oh man, Callum Wells, he got a good start off of Alex Drayton. Maybe Alex Drayton should have came down pit road, but it appears his car is up to speed. But oh man, Callum Wells, he did both him and Alex Drayton did not come down pit road. So these guys, they have a little bit fresher tires than these two do. Ryan Cooper makes his way into 3rd now. As Joseph Lombard, he's coming up in 4th now. Trying to have a battle for 5th between Jake Rogers and Ben Ward in the 42 car. And I think we had trouble. Oh no, we didn't. The pack just separated. Danny Wells, he's trying to battle it out with Jack Richards in the 20 car. Back to the front, it's still all about Callum Wells. But when will he and Alex Drayton have to pit? I don't know. Maybe coming soon. And here comes Ryan Cooper, the pole sitter. He's trying to take away 2nd from his teammate. Stuart House Racing is running 2nd and 3rd. He's trying to bring Joseph Lombard with him, and the caution is out. Caution is out, and Callum Wells will lead him to the line. Let's see what happened. Oh no, Eric Burton. Oh, Seth Cole. Scott Bell, he's got some side damage. And I think that was it. I think that's all that happened. Just those 3 cars. Scott Bell, Eric Burton, and Seth Cole. Looks like there was some contact right before the entrance of turn 3. And I think these guys are coming into pit once again. Yes, they are. Let's head to the pit road camera. Is anybody standing out this time? Let's see. Oh man, Callum Wells and Alex Drayton, they're both pitting early. Their pit stalls are way at the rear. And I think everybody's coming in to pit. No one's staying out this time. There's Ryan Cooper, who was running in 3rd, followed by Jake Rogers and Jack Richards. That was your top 5. And oh man, just gas and go for the 39. The same goes for probably Joseph Lombard too. And oh man, that's gonna cost Callum Wells a lot. Oh man, we're gonna have to check and see where he ends up at the line. But before we do, let's take a look and see what brought out our 2nd caution of the day. And here's what brought out our 2nd caution. Nearly trying to go 4 wide. It looks like Eric Burton, he hooks the left rear quarter panel of Seth Cole, and they both just spin out right in front of Alexander Jones and Zohar Manahut. But I don't think either car's got any damage. And oh man, Scott Bell just nowhere for the 78 to go. And Tim Fogel was scraping the wall. So maybe he got loose too, but I don't know. But Scott Bell, he was an innocent victim in that 78 car. He finished 3rd last week in the Daytona 500. But oh man, Seth Cole and the Daytona 500 winner himself, Eric Burton, is involved in this. Here we are riding on board with Zohar Manahut. This is what he saw. Wow, how lucky he was to not hit either of those cars. The same goes for Alexander Jones in the 11. Now here we are with the rear chase cam of Tim Feigl. Wow, how close was he to not getting hit? But he's still scraped the safety barrier. He may have a tire rub. I don't know. But that really cost the 27 some positions. Here we are back at Phoenix getting ready for the restart. And while we had our break, Jacob Bell, he blew up. The 56 blew up, and it turns out he had a broken valve, so that pretty much ends his day. Time for a top 10 rundown. Ryan Cooper, Joseph Lombard, Ben Ward, Jack Richards, Matthew Dowley, Ryan Acosta, Danny Wells, Dylan Young, Brian LaFleur Jr., and Jason Posadas. That's your top 10. Ralph Green, now with even more damage. He's missing his hood. He's really going to be slow. And oh yes, to check on Callum Wells, he led at the last restart. He dropped down to 16th place. Both him and Alex Drayton are still together. But the pace car, he's making his way back to pit road. And we're having another restart. Green flag is back out at Phoenix. No man, that's Monday. He tried to get a good start, but don't count out Joseph Lombard yet. He's gonna try to go for his second win. His first win came back way in the first season from Atlanta. And Ben Ward, he's trying to get his first points win of the season as he's trying to go to the inside of the 24 for second. But Joseph Lombard, he got to run off of the outside line. And Danny Wells, he's stuck behind Dylan Young in that discount tire number 2 car. And the pack has greatly separated. Once again, running in 9th is Brian LaFleur Jr. of Twin X Racing, but trying to take the position from him is Jason Posadas in the 47 car. As we head back up here. Oh man, there was almost some contact with the 42 and the 22. I think Matthew Dowley, he's trying to get down there with his teammate, Dylan Young. Oh man, we got 2 Penske cars in the top 10. Where's Andrew Sidney? He's the other Penske car. Oh man, he's running in 22nd right now. As we head back to the front. Oh man, Ryan Cooper, he's really pulling away from Joseph Lombard now as we're still going green. Next time out, we got 11 to go. Dylan Young, he's made his way into 3rd now. And he's trying to bring his Penske Racing teammate with him. If Joseph Lombard wants to catch that 39 car, he better think of something. Trying to have a battle for 3rd now. Matthew Dowley, he's trying to take away from Dylan Young, but he's got to run off of the high side thanks to Ben Ward in the 42 car. No man, now Jack Richards, he's trying to look inside. He's trying to bring Danny Wells along with him. There's Ryan Acosta running at 8th. There's Posadas 9th. And here's another Penske car I failed to mention, Cole Dowley in the 77. He's trying to pass Jake Rogers, but Jake Rogers, he's looking to the inside of Posadas right now. But it is still all about Ryan Cooper. We have less than 10 laps to go now. Next time by, we're going to have 8 laps to go exactly. And oh man, Matthew Dowley and Dylan Young, 2 Penske teammates, they're still trying to battle it out for 3rd. They're trying to work together to catch that 24 car. Let's ride on board with Dylan Young. Dylan Young, he's trying to get that drafting help off of his teammate. He doesn't want to turn him on accident. And oh man, Danny Wells, he's going way high. He almost made it 3 wide with Ben Ward and Jake Rogers, but he's trying to get that run off of the high line. As we cycle to the field. And oh man, there's Brian LaFleur Jr. trying to get back in the top 10. Get my tongue a little bit. There's Trent Dunham right in front of his good buddy Alex Ferranti, who's actually sponsoring this race in that number 99 Subway Ford Fusion. Subway, eat fresh. Just clean racing throughout the field so far. There's Callum Wales, and right now, he's running in 20th. There's William Duncan in the 6th car. There's Aaron Williams in the 48. Then there's Red Bell, who's got a little bit of rear damage. As we have 5 laps to go. Head back to the front. It's still all about Ryan Cooper. He almost has a full second lead over Joseph Lombard. Ryan Cooper, he finished dead last in the Daytona 500, but he's definitely gonna try to win from the pole. He's trying to go coast to coast, start on the pole and win the race. Matthew Dowley, he's running in 3rd, followed by Dylan Young. Then Jack Ridges and Danny Wells, then Jake Rogers, Ryan Acosta, Ben Ward, and Brian LaFleur Jr. That's your top 10. As we have 3 laps to go. Next time out, we're gonna have two to go. And Ryan Cooper, he's just trying to drive it steady now. He's not trying to go too fast. And oh boy, we got a heated battle for 3rd back here. Matthew Dowley, Dylan Young, and Jake Rogers. He's trying to come into the picture now. Uh-oh, contact between teammates. Careful, guys. Oh man, that was close. But this time by, we're coming to the white flag. Ryan Cooper is taking the white flag. And oh man, caution's out. The caution is out. And the race is over. Some guys are making pit stops, but the caution is out. Oh man, Steven Gonzalez, Barney Ward. Uh-oh, Andrew Sidney's got damage. Oh no, Callum Wells, Scott Bell, Seth Cole. Oh my gosh, Jay Wakefield. Oh my gosh, that is not what they needed to see. There's Barney Ward, and then there's... Oh man, and the leader right now is Ryan Cooper. And what is he doing? He's coming down pit road. I don't know why. Oh my god, he's coming down pit road! But I still think he's gonna win the race. Wow, coming to the checkered flag, going down pit road. Ryan Cooper is gonna win the Subway Fresh Fit 500. Whoa, he could not make it on fuel, but he just coast down pit road. And even though he's taking his pit stop, he still ends up winning the race. Wow. Ryan Cooper retires out in the lead. 2nd place was Joseph Lombard. 3rd place, Dylan Young. 4th place, Matthew Dowley. 5th, Jake Rogers. 6th, Jack Richards. 7th is Danny Wells. 8th is Ryan Acosta. 9th is Ben Ward. And running out the top 10 is Brian LaFleur Jr. Sorry, I had to catch my breath. Wow, I bet Joseph Lombard just can't believe his luck right now, but he couldn't break the yellow flag speed. If he did, he would have been penalized. But man, our winner is Ryan Cooper of the number 39, and he is already in victory lane. He couldn't make it on fuel. He probably would have ran out of gas on the next lap, so that caution may have been a miracle. Wow, that's a bizarre finish. There's no doubt, there's no reason for me to show the replay because the race is pretty much over now, so it doesn't really matter. I've already announced the top 10. Cole Dowley, Jason Posadas, Alex Ferranti, John Acosta, and Alex Drayton ran out the top 15. Then followed by Cody Lamas, William Duncan, Trent Dunham, and Sam Young. They both retired out in 18th and 19th. I don't know why. And Dylan Pote rounds out the top 20. Last car on the lead lap. Then followed by Alexander Jones, Aaron Williams, Andrew Sidney, Richard Johnson, and Red Bell. Then it's Eric Burton, Steven Gonzalez dropped out. He was in that wreck. Followed by Callum Wales, Zohar Monod, and Tim Feigl. Let's see. Scott Bell, Seth Cole, Bonnie Ward, Jay Wakefield, Ralph Green, Jacob Bell, Charles Jackson, Lyndon Wright, Christopher Martin, Jared Wakefield, Sean Henley, and Nathan Duanis. That rounds out your field. Man, wow. I think this is one of the first bizarre finishes I've ever had. Ryan Cooper coasting down pit road, but he still had enough fuel to make it to the line, and he just beat out Joseph Lombard. Congratulations to Ryan Cooper for winning the Subway Fresh Fit 500.